Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Theology Matters. So with the recent backlash against Activision and the Call of Groomers, I decided to quit playing Call of Duty. Even though I haven't played any COD since like one game of Warzone 2.0, like the day it was released. But I started looking at other games to play, such as the Rainbow Six Siege or Extraction, but I kept seeing XDefiant being propped up in so many different avenues that I was kind of curious. So after watching some gameplay of it, I wanted to actually test it out myself, and with the open beta still open, I started playing. Now, currently it's closed, so we all have to wait until it's actually out, but I will say I would first recommend this game because it was actually pretty good. As someone who has played COD since Advanced Warfare, this was just like a multiplayer match with whether it be the weapons, the abilities, the game modes. The game was fast paced, which was really nice because it's a lot different from modern, where games would be going for hours, it seems. This was like, it was actually like 6 minutes. So yeah, it was really good. So if that's all you're here for, you can leave now. Oh, you're still here. Great. You want to know what's in it. You're curious about whether or not you actually want to play the game. So let me start off with what's in it, I should say. So the game has 5 factions that you can play of, and these are just the different characters that you can play. Some of them are from Far Cry, some of them are from Splinter Cell. So my favorite faction from the game was Echelon, because you get the intel from the sonar goggles and the intel suit, basically making you a personal UAV for the team. Now the other 2 I tried was the fire spraying cleaners with their Molotov cocktails and flamethrowers, and then the extra health phantoms with different types of shields. The last 2 factions are the hacking DSAC and the health giving Libertad. And later seasons are assumed to give another faction per season, which is great because after a few hours of everyone running around, either with the Phantoms for the extra health or the Libertads because they heal faster, it got a little bit like, where is everyone else? So the game has 5 modes currently: Escort, Occupy, Domination, Zone Control, and Hotshot. Escort was where you needed to stay with a robot to progress it forward to a time limit, and then more time adds for different thresholds you reach. Each team has 2 turns, one pushing it forward and the other one defending the progress. Domination is the standard 3-zone scoring system like other games. Occupy is the hardpoint equivalent, where just one control zone moves from different place. Hotshot is the kill confirmed equivalent, where you pick up fallen enemy tags, and if you have the most, then you become the Hotshot, which gives you the speed for movement and reloading, as well as making tags worth more. So instead of 1, it's 3, but it does mark your location for everyone, so your enemies can kind of know where you are, but if you're running, they can't really track you. I know when I was playing, there was one time I ran into no one because I was just running so fast. And you don't erupt, like you don't lose it, you have it until you die. Zone Control was something that I accidentally didn't play, meant to, but it wasn't, I don't think, in the welcome playlist. So now the weapons are kind of limited, so you only get 1 pistol, a grenade type weapon, and either assault, submachine gun, light machine gun, a sniper, shotgun, or marksman rifle. Now, as a guy who only uses submachine guns, because I'm typically running around everywhere, I liked I think it was the MP7. After all the rounds, the first one in the game, I don't remember what it's called, but the first one listed on it, assuming they don't change it, was good, but I did like the MP7. The P90 has a lot of recoil, and then I don't remember the other one, but I thought it was worse than the first weapon. So either way, didn't really do too much. I did use the assault rifles a little bit, but I don't remember those names. But anyways, so the first 2 hours, so how was my experience? So first, I used Echelon for just like the 2 hours I was playing for the beginning because I did like the intel suit because one, I can know where everyone is so I can, take them out. And then also two, I don't have to equip a silencer, which ruins my weapons because the range damage just remarkably drops. Like you put one on like the greatest silencer on it, and like your damage goes from like 70 to like a full like 30 or something, or at least in the firepower mechanism thing they have. So yeah, so I was using the suit, and then of course I tried out the different SMGs because I'm just running everywhere, which is ironically very different from the real me. I'm very tactical, but instead I just run in. Like if there's three guys in a room, I'll take all three on, even if there's three guys. But to be honest, that freaks people out because it's just like you're an idiot. But then it's like I kill all three, so just gotta heal afterwards. So the second day I couldn't record anything sadly because I think it was the servers a little bit. But the third day, I tried to play a little smarter with everyone else. So in the third game, I played with the different factions. So in Hot Shot, I was playing as the cleaner, and so whenever I would like die or like get near someone, I'd activate the cocktail, and like within a second or two, you're dead if you're in the cocktail. And also I could put it on my tags because I had one hot shot try and kill me, grab my tags, but I had already laid my cocktail, so he was in it and then he died from that. While playing Escort, I switched to the Phantoms because I one needed the extra health, and two, I put on the Blitz shield, which is I think impenetrable. Because it was very funny. I would turn it on, and literally like I'd be near the robot and we're just moving forward. They're shooting at me and like they can't get in me. Like they can't shoot me. The shield's up so long as like I'm facing them, they can't kill me. Like for crying out loud, I had one guy who just like stared at me as I'm walking. Like I see you, you see me, you can't do anything. Ha ha ha. So it was really funny. And then the next round, like three of them put on the shields. So yeah, we lost. That'll probably be in the video I actually edit at some point. But anyways, the game did have some drawbacks and concerns. Firstly, there's no prone ability unless it wasn't holding down the crouch button. I didn't really look at it, but I'm sure it's not there. I went through the training course some bit. I didn't see sprinting or proning ability, so the sliding in the game is also somewhat janky because you kind of lose your sprinting speed when you slide. But I think some of that has to be just how much speed you have before and how you're speeding. So it wasn't bad though. It just was it had to get used to. Next, the Blitz shield will be abused, especially in Escort, because technically it already has. Honestly, the shield needs less time than the 25 seconds up that it's given. Or more time in recharge before you can bring it out again. The other thing could be of having the cleaners incendiary incendiary rounds, because cleaners also have the ability of if you shoot with them, they receive damage from the fire. So like I killed a few people after they killed me because they were at a 1 and the fire killed them. But if those bullets could go through the shield, that could work. I don't know if that actually is already in there, but that would be cool. Team Deathmatch needs to be a mode on launch because I saw a lot of people in Hotshot just like leave tags. And so I'd pick them up. So I'd be coming the Hotshot quite a bit. So like I had like 80 tags or something at one point. So yeah, it was a lot. While everyone else had like 6. So and I guess that's just part of natural gaming, but anyways, but yeah, other than that, the only thing that I'd say is add an add-on that I feel like would be nice, which is actually from my favorite COD, Black Ops 4, which is the operator lockout. So this being if one person has chosen one operator, then that is the only one with the operator. So like in Black Ops 4, there could only be one guy with the recon goggles for I think it was recon. Yeah, it was recon. or like only one guy could grapple or something. So there wasn't like an entire team of grapples or hackers or trip mine dudes. I forgot what his name was. But anyways, so yeah, and then yeah, but since there is two different abilities for the same faction, because for like the Echelon, you could get either an invisibility suit or the intel. Well, one guy can have intel, the other can have the suit, so you both have Echelon. It's just different things. So I would think that would be a great thing, especially if like there's a lot, so it kind of creates some diversity within the game. But I don't know if that would happen, and I think a lot of people complain about that because like they have to be like on guard to get it. So, but in conclusion, I can't wait for XDefiant to come out officially, and you should too. It'd be interesting to see if they add a faction for Assassin's Creed, since this is Ubisoft. Let's just hope they just don't feminize it like they did COD. Anyways, this is Theology Matters, signing out. Peace.